Just give me a tap too, mate, when you go for the call, and I'll hand my tee sheet over. Still this delay at the start. While we got a delay, I can fill you in on the action that we've already called earlier today. First one was an absolute beauty. Two of the powerhouses of bush footy. Ginger Porter 12-14-86. 9-point winners over Tea Tree 12-5-77. Spectacular action there in the game we just finished. Nirrupi, first win on the field this season. 10-6-66. Defeated Mount Allen 6-15-51. Only 15 points of difference in that one. Under 18 action now, about to get underway, and the umpire throws it up in the middle of the ground, and it's been slapped forward by the Plenty Highway ruckman, and he'll get another crack at it too, the big fella. Unfortunately, 25 I haven't got on my team list, and that's going to be a tough one because I reckon he's going to be in the action all day. Free kick's been spotted. Over the shoulders, a signal from the umpire.
There he is.
And free kick, I don't think he'll be getting the free kick for over the shoulder because I don't reckon anyone else out there can reach it. And then Eddie James to take the free kick for Plenty Highway. Nice looking kick right to the goal square. No one there to guard it. Fortunately for Papunya, it was offline. 2-4-1 behind to the Highwaymen. Their first score on the board.
Going with different strips too, Stan.
Yeah, they have. Normally we see that lightning bolt from the kick in. Some interference from behind in the marking contest. And Brennan Petrick will get the free kick right on 50. There's a famous football surname from Hart Rangeway. Cheerio to Eric Petrick if you're watching. Probably not. He's probably here at the ground if Plenty Highway are playing. There's a good-looking kick right into the square. Plenty of hands on it. The umpire not going to pay a mark. He'll let it go. He might get a ball up out of this. This is a real wrestle for the footy in the goal square. Eventually, that's what we do get.
Mate, this is even the intensity's up. It's going to be a good game of footy.
We did watch an under-18 game early in the day before we went there, didn't we, Sean? And that was good standard. Gingy and Tea Tree attempted soccer off the ground by Tyrell Martin has been touched through for a behind. Plenty Highway have two behinds. Papunya yet to score. Power and Water scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a good brand of footy. Oh, the kick-out's a bit wide, and Patrick gets another opportunity.
He keeps getting in the road for them kick-ins.
What's he going to do? See if he puts it to the top of the square. Yeah, he does that. Nice kick. Players fly. Ball gets at the back here for the Papunya team. Umpire calls a free kick. Byron Robinson. Robinson now kicks long and wide. Goes towards half-back, pack of players there. Hearts range players get it out. They move it along the wing. Good pressure though by the Papunya players. Ball gets kicked directly to the middle of the ground. There's a few players there. Really important contest here. Here we go. Half forward. Free kick been paid.
It's going to go to Tyrick Petrick, athletic build. Short kick from him over to Griffith Reef, who's taken the mark just backward of the wing on the grandstand side of the ground. He'll go into the centre. The teammate he was looking for slipped over there. Travis McDonald lost his footing. Might have opened the door for Papunya, but Plenty Highway got Blakes around it. Oh, spinning out of trouble, Tyrick Petrick. Kick towards centre half forward. Socket out of mid-air there by Papunya. That was Wheeler. Got it back into the centre of the ground, but it's going to come straight back in from Plenty Highway. Long kick. Oh, marking contest and a good mark in the front position. Taken by the Papunya defender. And they're away with a short pass now out to the half-back flank. And that might be Wheeler with the footy. Short one over the top. Gets it to Lindsay Rowe. And now Rowe will go longer towards centre half forward. Carlos Egley took the mark.
He goes to ground there. Good mark though. One of the Papunya lads are coming off. Intercepted, the big man. Big ruckman, number 25 there. Gets it at half back. Good pressure by Papunya though. Now Plenty Highway, get it out. Kick it over to the wing. Tyrell Martin gets it, has a bounce, classy little player. Kicks it to his full forward. Big man gets around, has a shot on goal. Great defence there by the Eagles.
Well done, Big Reef, Jaden Reef. Looks like he'll give him a target in the forward line today. Papunya moving the ball out of defence down the grandstand side, and they're doing so under a little bit of pressure. That handball forward's gone over the boundary line, and if what we've seen all day is ruled consistently, it'd be a free kick to the team that didn't touch it last, and that's what happens. Eddie James gets the free kick and the short pass to Brennan Petrick. It's his third possession already. Out here around about the 50-metre line on the grandstand side. Petrick looks for big Jaden Reef on the lead. Two of them jumped against him. And the defenders, well, I thought they saw the ball over the boundary line, but umpire letting play go on. Martin went in hard. That's Tyrell Martin. He's still hunting the football close to the boundary line. Meanwhile, the whistle's gone. The umpire spotted a free kick. Someone was held when they weren't in possession. Papunya's free kick in the back pocket. Oh, not too sure what that Papunya player was doing there. Up and down early from behind. I think it was Minor. They've come up with a mark in defence though. And
Reef, I think it was.
Right.
Now, oh, great tackle from behind. Well done by the Plenty Highway player. Goes short. Good work by that player in Roger.
Sorry,
Nope.
wrong one, mate.
Ross, sorry. Good work there by Inkamala. Kicks it out wide. Now Papunya away. Here they go at half forward. Nice kick. Just has to pick it up.
Oh.
Good work. Well done there. Gathers again. He's away. Good kick by Inkamala. Gets it to the top of the square. Players fall over. Ball goes out of bounds.
This is as deep forward as Papunya have had the footy so far. Plenty Highway have done all the attacking, and let's just remind everyone, Papunya are were the top side in the competition coming into this, not having lost a game all season. So this is a good start by Plenty Highway, putting some pressure on the high-flying Eagles. Umpire's calling a throw. Here's a chance for Papunya. Shot at goal coming up from about 30 metres out. No, not a shot at goal. Short pass on over to Big McDonald. Travis McDonald's got it. A lot closer to goal. He doesn't waste any time at all. He spun around quickly and popped it through for a goal. First of the game goes to Papunya, and probably look in the last 30 seconds. That's the only time they've had the ball up in their forward area, inside their attacking 50, and they get a goal on the board. Rest of the team, as we can see on the replay here, how casual is this? Big McDonald.
Just no pressure on him there.
Thank you.
And no pressure to pick him up either.
So 1 goal to Papunya. Plenty Highway are 2 points. Power and Water scoreboard.
Yeah, the intensity's dropped off a little bit, I reckon, Stan, to the earlier bits. Both ruckmen go at it. Good punch by the Lucas Ross. Gets it going forward. Now Papunya get it. Oh, the umpire's blowing his whistle. Goes towards Plenty Highway now. Plenty Highway, Gavin on the wing. Kick to half forward. Rowe. Martin. Papunya gather the footy. Half back. Great kick to the wing.
Luke Minor took the mark, got it further forward to the half forward flank. They couldn't keep it in play over the boundary line, so that should be a free kick to Plenty Highway. So we're playing the game without boundary umpires. So the free kick goes to the last team that didn't touch. And here's Tyrell Martin running onto the footy, breaks the tackle from the half forward flank. Ooh. Kicks inside 50. Looking for big Jaden Reef on the lead. He couldn't take it. Eddie James is there too for Plenty Highway. Papunya's defence working hard. They handball it back into the corridor. And they keep moving it in their direction, so they're doing something right here. Shane B after the footy. That's all the information we got. Here's big Trevor McDonald busting the tackle, getting the kick away now for Papunya. Under pressure, though. That's gone over the line. And Plenty Highway will get the free kick on the far side of the ground, and looks like Dylan will take it.
Where are we?
We'll switch of play.
Switch of play. Half back.
Oh, no.
He's fallen over. Rose got it. Kicks it long. It's a one-on-one here. Now other players get there. Great work by Refferton. Gets it out. Now Plenty are away. Towards the wing. Well done. Kicks it over to that player and James Martin. James is calling him up. Goes to Tyrell Martin. Good mark. Nice kick as well. Now the pass is on to Patrick. Takes an easy mark.
He owns this spot of the ground.
Yeah. It's been there a few times. The big fella number 24, if he just turned around, he'd be right. He had all that space there.
Oh, this might be Cyrus.
Deliberate approach, top of the square. Players fly for it. Good work at the back there by that player Drover. Pushed at the back here, both Hartrain and Papunya. Papunya get the clearing ball.
Long kick, bounces up towards the gap road side wing. The foot race is on. Dylan gets there first for Plenty Highway. Touches the footy on the ground. Centering up pass towards centre half pack. It is dangerous.
They're on here.
About to swoop onto it. Papunya knocking it forward is Richard Minor. Eventually it gathers. Minor tried to get the kick away. It was well smothered. A little toe poke gets her heading further forward in Papunya's direction. So does another little toe. It's a game of soccer. And eventually they soccer it through. Might give that to the player who's down on the ground. Number 2, Lindsay Rowe. We'll say he was the goal kicker. It was pretty hard to tell. We might get a look on a replay. But there was about 4 or 5 little toe pokes here. Have a look. Lindsay Rowe, there's one. Another one there. And a third one.
Yeah, away it goes.
Well done. Goal. Send him off to Manchester United. So even though Plenty Highway, I reckon have just spotted another 33. Even though Plenty Highway have done most of the attacking, Papunya get the ball up into their forward 50 twice.
Score.
2 goals on the board.
Yep. Yeah, Hearts Rage have been and have had more of the footy inside their 50. Just need a goal kicker. Maybe play Patrick a bit more deeper.
Yeah, whistle and free kick at the centre bounce. I don't know what it's for. Are we not set up for the 6-6-6? Are we doing it again? Are we? Yeah. There just needs to be some consistency with it. Don't know why we get a free kick sometimes, we don't other times, and then we ball it up or we wait. Umpire spotted a free there. Legging. So Plenty Highway, they come out to Tyrell Martin. You can see he's going to have a fair bit of influence on this game already. His kick to the wing is a good one, and well, it's a new 33. Is this Cyrus? He's gone the torpedo. And there's the other 33. 33 to 33, and we haven't got a surname for either of them. They're both Cyrus. Footy on the half-forward flank. The whistle's gone again, and here's one of those 33s with it.
Nice kick.
Oh, yeah. Unlucky not to get a free there, Big Reef.
Yep. Good pass. Shane. B.
Oh.
Play on.
Nutmeg.
Good pressure. Ball goes out. It's a free kick. Going to Plenty. Plenty, they go along. Big fella's there, Big Reef. He gathers now. Gets the ball on the boot. Top of the square. It's bouncing away from the goals. Papunya will leave. Under a little bit of pressure, but this is where they're dangerous. When they get that on run, there they go. They got plenty of space out there.
Oh, nice.
Good kick. Well done. Good football. Can't pick up the big man at the... Great football by those young guys.
Solid lad for under 18.
Finished it off. Nice kick.
Just poked it through.
Trying to pick his number up.
There we go, 22. Malcolm Mulder.
Nice work there by the Papunya side.
It's only about 3 or 4 times they've managed to get the ball forward and inside their 50, and they've got 3 straight goals on the board. Papunya, Plenty Highway, meanwhile, have been peppering it inside their attacking 50, and they've just got the 2 behind.
They don't mind taking it down the middle of the ground either and then spreading it wide. They're very damaging when they get going. Lots of speed in that side.
Eben Sandy to do the ruck work for Papunya. A couple of solid lads in the middle there in the ruck contest. Big fella 25 for Plenty Highway. Solid character, and he thumps it forward too. Carlos Egli will get there first for Papunya. The little fella puts the handball out in front of himself. Now Tyrell Martin takes possession of the footy. One way, then the other. Brushes off a tackle and called for running too far. Free kick will go to Papunya. It'll be taken by Cale Butler. Oh, spectacular jump on the half-forward flank there by Shane Inkamala. Couldn't hold on to it. Then he applies the tackle, but it's over the shoulder. Free kick to Plenty Highway.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of a push. James Martin.
James Martin's picked up a few kicks today already. Here we go. Plenty Highway away again. Martin kicks it along to Reef. Reef, yes. The big man's got it.
They've been trying to do this all game.
Yep.
Get it to him.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, great lead. Good kick. Has he got it? It's gone through for a behind. But that was much better play and a much better build-up for the Plenty Highway side.
Just got to nail a major score on the board instead of these behinds.
That's it. Kick too many points, you get too far behind.
Short kick in, but they'll still be able to clear it out here, Papunya, and followed by yet another short kick, and footy taken by Lee Corby. Corby goes longer now out to the half-back flank. And Papunya in that green and gold jumper, running it away. They love the green and gold stripes too, Papunya. Towards centre half forward, and the chest mark's taken by Travis McDonald. He's been handy. Kick, looking for the lead from the big fella coming out from full forward. Malcolm Mulder, quick kick at goal. It's going to bounce wide, and eventually will go out of bounds. We'll get a boundary throw in deep in the forward pocket, grandstand side. Nearly the end of the first term, about 20 seconds left. It's been an even contest out there on the field, but in front of goals.
Just Plenty hasn't kicked their goals, you know. They're still right in the contest. They just have to convert. Ball up. Good work there by both ruckmans. Both putting their body on the line. Well done.
Here it is, quarter time in our under-18 game, the third of our telecast games today. And it's a pretty good game of footy. Papunya leading 3 straight goals, 18 to Plenty Highway 3 points. So the margin there is 15 points in favour of Papunya. But I think the evenness probably better reflected by 3 scoring shots to 3, same amount of scoring shots. We'll quickly give you the goal kickers before we take a short break. They're all for Papunya. One is to Lindsay Rowe, Malcolm Malta and Travis McDonald. Don't stay anywhere. 3 more quarters of exciting under-18 action to come on ICTV.
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact PowerWater and say,
That's my water!
Many remote communities are running low on water.
Water is precious in our community.
Hey, what are you doing? Just filled up the dog bowl. What are you doing?
I'm going shopping.
Oh, cool. I'll come with you.
Hey, you left the water running. The water's going everywhere, doing nothing. That's a waste. It's all drying up. You need to remember to turn off the outside taps. What can I do to help protect the water? Yep, never walk away from a flowing tap. Always turn it off.
There's no stopping me. There's no stopping me. There's no stopping me. Float in the sky, believe I can. I'm a winner, this is victory, man. I'm a winner, I'm a champion, man. I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner.
ICTV, showing our way.
You're watching ICTV, showing our way.
The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
And welcome back to ICTV. Got some under-18 community football action for you at the moment, quarter time in the game between the top two sides. Papunya, 3 straight goals, 18, leading Plenty Highway 3 points, 15 points of difference, and probably the difference between the two, speeding and kicking for goal. Papunya have got 3 straight, and Plenty Highway have missed their opportunities. Other than that, I'd suggest pretty even all around the ground. Both teams look like they've got plenty of talent at their disposal for future years.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an even contest, without a doubt. Just that the Plenty Highway guys need someone up forward to kick the goals when they get it up there.
Just reading the back of the, you mentioned it's not the normal Plenty Highway jumper. We're used to seeing that lightning bolt design. Just looking at the back there, outstation number 5 looks to be the major sponsors of the jumper. Just see, you can see the number 5 written on top of the team number.
Yep.
And then down underneath the number it says outstation. So how good's that? The local community getting right behind or one of the local pockets in the local community getting right behind the footy team and behind the young fellas too, under 18s. It's interesting because we've probably seen Papunya and McDonald districts play in that colour Guernsey in the past.
Exactly.
Now they've gone back to their old traditional green and gold.
Green and gold, yeah.
White striped, when they played as McDonald District's Crows. They quite often wore a jumper, not dissimilar to that.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
And I guess if we want to talk about changing jumpers over the years, I can remember when Plenty Highway first came into country competition football's Hearts range, they had the red and white stripes like North Adelaide.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of Guernsey changing there then.
Yeah.
Lightning strike, now to a Lions type Guernsey.
But we're seeing some great designs. Big thank you too to Sabian Little for some work during quarter time there. Might have cleared up a few of these numbers we've been struggling with. We do know we've got 2 33s for Plenty Highway, but we think we can tell Jordan Kernoth and Cyrus Bloomfield, who we've got a surname for, we think we can now tell them apart. So we're in business in the big ruckman, 25, Terence Green.
Yep.
Who's had a terrific start, and there he goes again, the big fella, and he slaps it forward, but straight to the opposition. Patrick Minor will deliver it back towards half forward for Papunya. The mark taken by Benedict Stevens. Now there's a name, and he passes out wide to Jalen Anderson. Benedict Stevens, one of the all-time great footballers in the past for Papunya, so we've got a son or grandson here bearing the same name, and that's almost a mark on the top of the goal square, but a beautiful left-footed kick after the crumb is through for a goal to Papunya. Sam Pearce, brilliant goal.
Yeah, good crumbing goal, wasn't it? Almost a good mark there at the top of the square, but yeah, great roving there by Sam Pearce.
One thing I am enjoying with this under-18 stuff, Sean, is seeing those surnames. Surely he's got to be related to the great Leslie Pearce, who played some cracking football for Papunya for about 15 years at senior level.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, family names from those areas, there's got to be a relation there.
Well, Papunya stretch that margin out a little bit now. And they're just doing it with accuracy in front of the big sticks, not necessarily dominating around the ground. Oh, the big fella in the ruck, Green.
Green drives the ball along the Martin.
Well, how good was that?
Here we go.
This is getting a bit more like the seniors now, one into the other, maybe goal for goal.
Exactly, and if the big man does that for the day, he's going to be hard to stop. And that's why the Plenty Highway, so just need to sort out their forward line.
And they've thrown one of their more accomplished players up there at the start of this term, Tyrell Martin. We know he can pick up a mountain of footy around the middle.
Yep.
He's a quality player.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a quality kick. So good response from Plenty Highway. They get their first goal on the board. Tyrell Martin kicks it, and it's a quick answer to the opening goal of the term, kicked by Papunya. There's the big fella on the replay. He did the ruck work, did the kick inside 50. Pretty good mark too, Tyrell Martin. The defensive pressure was good.
Good relaxed style. Just kicks through it.
Great to be getting these replays on ICTV's coverage this year. It's a new innovation. Great stuff, lifting the standard every year.
Here we go again in the ruck. Green wins it again, taps it to him. This time has a bounce. He gets caught. Good tackle.
Well done to the little fella that grabbed hold of the jumper.
Patrick Minor. Minor kicks it out wide to his teammate there. Good pass. Good mark by young Travis McDonald. Goes long. Looks for the goal kicker again in Pearce. Will Pearce get the free kick? No, it goes to the Plenty side. Big kick. Goes towards Kunoff. Kunoff battles away. Good play there by number 2 and Rowe. Rowe gives it off to his teammate. Good kick. Gets it inside 50. That was Inkamala. Now Papunya working hard. Oh, great tackle there by the big man.
Bretherton.
If he didn't make that tackle, they were away.
This has definitely gone up a notch in the second quarter, Sean.
Definitely.
Intensity's gone up and the standard is lifted. Bretherton to do the ruck work against Pearce. Pearce had a couple of bites at it. Got the tap down towards Lindsay Rowe. He was dispossessed. Good follow-up, Bretherton. Kick into the centre. Here comes the big ruckman. Green, get out of his road. He charges through the centre. Big Green goes long inside 50 for Papunya, for Plenty Highway. The big Reef comes out to meet the footy. Handball backwards is brilliant. Got it to Martin. Martin spins through one tackle, then a second, and snaps around the body for a great goal.
What a goal.
Well done the big fella. Green initially, but also Reef. That handball back to Martin was terrific.
Exactly, that was really smart. Knew the players were behind him, so he just gave it back. Here's the replay here. Look at the speed from the big guy. Gets it on the boot. Fantastic. Here's the effort here. Gets it. Handballs over the back.
That is brilliant.
Martin does the rest.
Well, there's a good move by the Plenty Highway coach. You would have thought keep Tyrell Martin around the footy because he's a great midfielder, but he's thrown him up forward and he's got 2 goals out of him.
Yeah, and the big ruckman's been doing really well. And
they've made a change.
And now they've got Kunoff in there now in the ruck.
Big fella might be feeling the pinch after a couple of those busting runs.
Oh, Kunoff gets the ball going forward again. Papunya are onto it. Good handball there. Gets it to Rowe. Rowe now dribbles it along the ground. Finds Roberts. Roberts gets it across to his teammate in Minor. Minor goes long. Finds the goal kicker and Pearce. Pearce now gets on the left foot. Oh, ball goes back to Inkamala. He has a shot.
Gee, that was athletic,
just
wasn't it?
Offline. Great work.
There's those surnames again. One of my favourite players for Papunya in the early days when I got here in the late 90s, Sabi Inkamala.
Yes, yep.
Terrific player. Short kick in.
Neil.
For Plenty Highway.
Oh,
Calvin Neal. That's another name we know too. This time
There's
Inkamala's
Inkamala.
kick under pressure out on the full.
He's been lively, isn't he? Just
He
gets
is.
around the ground really well.
Good pressure there, Tyrick Petrick. Oh no, it's a free.
I think he might have kicked it.
What does he say? After disposal, perhaps. I thought the pressure was on as he was getting boot the ball, but look, umpire's in a better spot than us. So a chance to see our young Inkamala goes kicking for goal. Wasn't necessarily Sabi's forte. He was a champion defender. Loved going to the back line. Not to say he couldn't kick goals.
Nice kick, just offline. Good distance though.
It's their first, is it their first blemish? No, second behind on the scoreboard. Papunya 4-2-26. Or maybe their first. 4-1-25 to Plenty Highway 2-3-15. Dangerous kick in.
Good work, it's big man.
Yeah, mark's been taken.
Yeah,
Green again. Terence Green now out wide to Tyrick Petrick. He comes wider still, and that's
nice
a nice grab too. Lucas Ross. He's hit the ground running, he's away. One bounce down the wing. The Papunya player comes across to put some pressure on, but time to get that kick. Oh, good effort too. That was gutsy stuff cutting across Terence Rabuncha.
Oh, look
there
out.
for Papunya. Cool. Tyrell Martin almost ran him down, but Rabuncha still able to get boot the ball and send it out to Wheeler, who's marked on the wing. I tell you what, there's a name, Oliver Wheeler.
Changes.
Oh, well, what a champion the old Oliver Wheeler was. Pass into the pocket. Oh,
he
Big
spilt
McDonald
it.
dives full stretch. Can't quite hold on to it. Inkamala there. Back after it, McDonald dispossessed. Gee, desperate stuff here over on that boundary line. Eventually, Plenty Highway get it away.
Ross.
With the standard of this foot, he's gone up a notch.
Yeah, they're away, Plenty Highway. Free kick.
Yeah, whistle's gone.
Whistle's gone.
And I think it's for something back behind
the play there.
play we were watching. It's tightened up a bit too, 4-1-25 to 2-3-15.
Yeah, we're in for a good game here. A few changes coming. Now, Papunya, short passes on. Kicks to Rowe. Rowe now, kicks it across to Roberts. Shaney Roberts. Oh, he's called play on. Roberts now gets it onto the right boot. Kicks it long. Looking for his teammate in out there. Goes to Plenty though. Plenty Highway defence holding up strong. Goes towards. Yeah, they're working it out really well. Down to half back through the middle of the ground. Tyrell Martin gets the ball. Kicks it out wide. Goes towards the Papunya player in number 15.
Haven't got him, have we?
Haven't got him. Plays on. Kicks it towards Roberts. Roberts now at half back.
Looking to go long. Might have changed his mind there. Saw someone heading out towards the wing. Oh, the kick fell short of the intended target. He got a pretty ordinary bounce. And Plenty Highway going to come up with a free kick here. Player held while not in possession. So they've got the footy on that gap roadside wing. They'll stay out there with the short pass inboard to Cale Butler. And now Butler goes long and direct inside 50, looking for Big Reef. Again, it fell just short of him. Got a pretty ordinary bounce. Working the ball out of the back line. Papunya doing some good stuff. Corby Emmanuel was involved in the 1-2 handball exchange. The kick into the centre was pinpoint. Keith Butler marks on the chest. Here goes longer to the half-forward flank. Terrific spoil by Tyrick Petrick. Copped a boot in the mid-drift for good measure. He wants the free kick. He wants to turn around. The ball's coming back. He was just walking away. Pearce gets the footy. He goes long in towards the goal square, waiting for it. Mark on the chest. Papunya have got it. And a shot coming up for goal. And look, in all fairness to young Tyrick Petrick, he's down on hands and knees holding his guts. He got a boot right in it.
Yeah.
But maybe he should have just kept his eye on the action. A shot of goal coming up here for Papunya from Patrick Minor. Minor kicks a major score, and Papunya get their fifth on the board.
Yeah, it's a tough one for him. He just has to get back in and freshen himself up and get back out there.
They need him back out there too, because he's been a good player.
Absolutely.
And he's not coming off through the interchange area here. That could be an issue. He's ripped the jumper off.
He's got to be careful. Just come down, cool down, relax.
Big
back out there.
Big Green's gone back out on the ground. Terence Green, They certainly need him out there. Papunya 5-2-32, Plenty Highway 2-3-15, Power and Water scoreboard.
Yeah, just waiting for the players. They're sorting themselves out, their positions. But Big Green's back on in the ruck now. He's done a mountain of work, and we know when he goes in the ruck, he does something.
Oh, good work, Rowe.
Rowe does fantastically well. He gets the ball, drives the ball forward at the back. Good fly. That player, I think
Is it our same one again?
that's our number 15. We just don't have a name for him. Anyways, it's been quite good. Good strong lead, good mark. Lines it up.
And he likes it.
He kicked it. Great work.
In fact, 18. Patrick Minor.
Patrick
Who
Minor,
kicked the last one.
fantastic.
2 majors to Minor. And Papunya, 6'2", plenty highway 2'3", That was great stuff by Lindsay Rowe. He actually did to Big Green what Big Green's been doing to the other ruckman. It's only about, we've certainly given away 4 or 5 inches, Lindsay Rowe.
He just got there. He just got to the ball before the big guy got there. He did it again just then.
Here we go. It's Papunya out of the middle again. Centre clearance kick goes to centre half forward. Chest mark has been taken by Byron Roberts, who wheels around on the right, goes long towards the top of the goal square, spills to the back of the pack. McDonald swoops onto it and bangs it through for another one. Picked that one up in the tennis courts.
He just read that beautifully, didn't he?
Couple of quick goals to Papunya. They put a bit of space between themselves and plenty highway now. 7-2, 44. Highway 2-3, Here's the replay. Roberts.
Watch him
good,
read the
quick
play
play
though.
on.
Look, he's already turned around. He's running already. He knew where the ball was going.
So basically he was heading towards the front and centre position and the ball spilled to the side and the back, and you can still get to it if you get to that right spot.
Exactly. He's got a bit of pace too.
He's kicked too.
He's like, you don't realise how much pace he's got.
Yeah, I mean, you look at him and it looks like, he might be carrying a little bit more weight than we would like, but very skillful player.
Yep. He's kicked that one to the tennis courts as well. They've got 2 footies over there today. One from Mogwai.
Yeah.
Now McDonald's put one over there.
Probably a couple of young, very happy tennis players over there at the moment. Oh, look at that, I've got a Sharon. So footy back in the middle, and Papunya making a bit of a move here late in the second quarter. Still about 5 minutes of it to go. Plenty of highway need. Big Green, and he slaps it forward. They're reading it well, though, Papunya. They're standing back. Probably need to get someone forward the ball. Severio Minor with the footy. Takes off, gets to 50. He goes long towards the other Minor, and he almost crumbed his own marking contest. The ball spills out to McDonald again. Got a boot on it, but couldn't control it. Maybe they should have taken that over the line plenty highway. They've kept it in. Could be some problems here. We'll get a ball up right next to the behind post. Always seems to be a reluctance in bush footy to do that rush behind.
To push it behind.
Now still a scoring opportunity for Papunya. Pearce doing some ruck work.
Here they go.
Good work, plenty highway.
Yeah. It's going to come back.
And player held ball not in possession.
Good work. I think that's Ross. Kicks it to the big man.
Jeez, he's given him plenty, isn't he?
I think there's 2 number 25s, Dan, to be honest.
I reckon you're right too, yep.
Ball gets kicked back to the middle of the ground, and away goes Stevens. Gets it over to his teammate now in Pearce. Pearce has got a bit of work. Brethenham does really well, but turns over again and goes towards Stevens. Stevens kicks it in. Beautiful pass. Kicks it to Anderson.
One of the most famous surnames of all with Papunya footy. Legendary coach Sid. Champion player Franklin, Jared. I can remember back to the mighty keg on legs, big Barry Anderson. What an entertainer he was.
Nice kick.
Gee,
He's got it.
There's some good kicking skills on display out there. So Jalen Anderson gets his seat. This is high scoring.
It's only
8
the
goals
second
too.
quarter. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 goals to 50 Papunya. Plenty Highway 2, 3, 15. And just when we thought Plenty Highway were getting their way into the game, Papunya have gone bang, bang, bang,
It's
bang,
been
bang.
more of a team sort of effort by the Papunya side. You know, they've got a few players there who really get in and have a crack. You know, McDonald, Rowe and the ruck, you know. There's some really, you know, Miner's been
Pierce.
fantastic. Pierce. So they've had some good contributors across the ground.
Well, we're not sure if that's green or not in the middle of the 225s. Is this the other one now? No, that's number 10 getting boot the ball, sending it long, Morris Roberts. Papunya off half back. Bit of work to do for the player here. He's got two Plenty Highway players in pursuit. In the end, he overran the footy, Terence Rabunya, but it was a good effort. He made a lot of ground for his team. Kick forward in Plenty Highway's direction. That's a good, strong defensive mark taken for Papunya by Jordan Pollard.
Pollard now goes long, goes across the field. Half backs, centre. Now they've got the run. Great tackling there by the Plenty Highway players. Oh, fantastic by Papunya as well. Someone just needs to grab it clean. Yes,
It's a
Green.
big fella.
Green grabs it, goes long. He's looking for Reef. Reef takes front spot. Ball goes out the back. Well done by Kunoff. Kunoff turns. Oh,
was it
great
too high?
tackle.
Oh, yep.
Fantastic tackle by the Papunya defender. And that is 29, but I haven't got him here. 25 or 29. Anyways, the ball goes back. They work it out really well at half back now. Papunya has still got the runner play. Now they pick it up. Kicking it along the wing. Stevenson now gets it. Has a bounce. Kicks it long into the forward line. Looking for Inkamala. Beautiful mark. Plays on quickly.
Oh, that'd be clever.
Rolls the
Goes through.
ball in. He goes towards his teammate, actually. Has to get around one. Shots off line. Goes through for a behind.
Minor score on the board for Papunya.
I thought Inkamala should have just went back and had a shot. Yeah.
Byron Roberts ended up getting the behind to his name there. 8-3-51. It's hard to believe that margin is suddenly out to 36 points. Goals have come with a rush in this second term for Papunya. That is the end of the second term. The halftime siren sounds. And Papunya lead it. 8 goals, 3-51 to Plenty Highway, 2-3-15. In the top of the table, under 18 clash here at Traeger Park. So in that term, Papunya kicked 5-3. Plenty Highway kicked 2 straight goals, and they got those goals early on to put some pressure on. But gee, what a response from Papunya. That's why they're top and undefeated.
Yeah, mate, they have got speed, they've got athleticism, they've got a few big guys there too who can take a mark and do some of that bullocking stuff. And then they got blokes like Inkamala who are nice and tall, and they can just run and take grabs, and they're very athletic. So, they're in for a bit of trouble here, Plenty. They just need to get back to what they were doing in the early parts of the game and get some of their better players involved at the centre and get some of their better players on the other end of it when they kick it to their forward line. Hopefully they won't drop their heads. They'll get out there in the second half and give it a real crack.
So a 36-point lead to Papunya at half-time in this under-18 match. They led it by 15 at quarter-time. We're going to take a short break while the players also have a break. But don't go anywhere. Still a half a footy to go on ICTV.
Many remote communities are running low on water.
Water is precious in our community. What can I do to protect the water? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm hunting
What for?
for big water leak. It's just like hunting for a bush tucker. Saving this water, it's more precious than bush tucker. See the track and listen, you can hear the sound. Go and hunt for leak and save the precious water in your community. We finally get to do the leak. Either we can turn it off or go and find the right person if it's bad.
I love going hunting for bush tucker. Maybe I can hunt for lynx too.
And you can do it too and save the precious water for your community.
Have you washed your hand?
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact PowerWater and say,
That's my water! Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
Milpa the Trachoma goanna is here to show you how to protect yourself, your family and your community from coronavirus. Make sure you wash your hands with soap and water regularly. Keep 3 steps away from all people. Cough and sneeze into your elbow or tissue and throw used tissues into the bin. Wash your hands with soap and water again. Don't share drinks and smokes. And stay home if you don't need to go out. For more information about coronavirus, COVID-19, please contact your local health clinic.
Your kids are watching and learning from you.
Went to see my son on the weekend playing footy. He did so well. Kicked a couple of goals. I was so proud, eh? Look at that kid kicking the footy there.
Yeah, he just kicked to my daughter.
True. How's she going?
Yeah, she's doing so well, hey, at school. So proud of her.
She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your son been up to?
Your kids need you to set a good example. Talk to Congress about quitting today.
Did you know us Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are born with the best vision in the world?
It's true.
Yeah, and you also need good eyes to mark and kick the footy.
Yeah.
And did you also know that some kids in communities have sick eyes from trachoma?
Is that where you wash your face whenever it's dirty, to have strong eyes and stop trachoma?
Sure is, Jay. It's fun and easy too. So remember,
clean faces, strong eyes.
There's no stopping me. There's no stopping me. Float in the sky, believe I can. I'm a winner, this is victory, man. I'm a winner, I'm a champion, man. I'm a winner, I'm a winner, I'm a winner.
Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
Do you know that too much alcohol is not good for our family and our community? What do you think about making our home grog-free?
Dusty always rock up with 2 beers. You rocked up with 2. Last time you rocked up with 1. Left the 10. Hold on. 4 beers. What do you mean? I bought the last one. I bought 6 or 7. Get out of here.
I'm really glad we made the choice to make our home alcohol-free.
Yeah, me too. It's okay to say no.
Drinking grog when pregnant can cause fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, FASD. Grog before, during and after pregnancy is no good for dad, mum and bub.
Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
Many remote communities are running low on water.
Water is precious in our community. What can I do to protect the water? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm hunting
What for?
for big water leak. It's just like hunting for a bush tucker. Saving this water is more precious than bush tucker. See the track and listen, you can hear the sound. Go and hunt for leak and save the precious water in your community. We finally get to do the leak. Either we can turn it off or go and find the right person if it's bad.
Alap ko yung ting pupush taka. May baganan pulings too.
And you can do it too and save the precious water for your community.
Have you washed your hand?
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact PowerWater and say,
That's my water!
The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water, Power and Water Corporation.
And welcome back to ICTV, the second half of our under-18 top of the table clash underway, and Plenty Highway get the ball forward first of all from the centre bounce. The kick came off the boot of Lucas Ross. It's Papunya leading by 36 points at the main break. They end up with the footy in their hands in defence, Papunya. Kick goes out towards the Gap Road side wing. Nice taken, handball fed inboard. They paddle it up towards the attacking 50. I think that was Pearce with the kick across ground. It's a pretty handy one because the mark was taken and the further pass goes into the forward pocket where they've got another mark and a shot at goal coming up. So after Papunya, Plenty Highway got the centre clearance, Papunya's ability to swiftly move the ball from one end to the other. Good to watch. Anderson Inkamala with the shot at goal from about 30 metres out. Nice view on it with the ICTV cameras. It's a good looking kick. It just swung a little bit late, close to the post, but through 4-1 behind the first score of the second half. Papunya 8-4-52. Plenty Highway 2-3-15. Power and Water scoreboard. Our thanks go to not only Power and Water but also the Indigenous Eye Health Unit, Bachelor Institute, AFLNT and Alice Springs Town Council.
Ball goes to ground. Big fella puts it to the middle of the ground.
Oh. That's got to be a free though.
Yeah, it should have been a free kick to that player in Dillon. Anyways, ball in the middle of the ground. Ball gets kicked back to the Papunya forward line. Great work there by their players. Working hard. Now they gather the footy, pump it long into the square. Two players come out. I think the umpire's called a free kick there, and it'll go towards the Plenty Highway player.
No, goal umpire's waving the flag, so they've played the behind. That's not 15.
Now, Plenty get it out. Go long. They're looking for Kunoff. Kunoff's underneath it. Good play there by Kunoff. Gets it at the back of the pack. Well done. Tries to get a handball away. He does to Green. Green takes the bounce. He takes the players on, which he's done all day. Look at him go. He'll try and get around. Gives a handball off. Fantastic play. Goes towards that player in Madry. Anyways, balls to ground. Good work, McDonald. Gathers, lovely pass. Kicks it out in front of his teammate.
So Papunya moving the ball forward. Oh, you can hear the crowd yelling. Tyrell Martin closing quickly from behind. He's affected the tackle, and Terence Rabuncha with the footy now for Plenty Highway. Long looking for Big Reef. One hand up, can't get the mark to stick. The crumbs spill down Plenty Highway's favour. Cale Butler into the open goal, and from a couple of metres out, he'll bang it through. The Highwaymen needed it. They've got the first goal of the second half.
Yeah, great work, and a bit worried about Reef there. He's been down for a while. He might have did something to his ankle or his knee. He went up and then just went straight down.
They need him to be able to stay out there. He's been an important player, I reckon. He straightens them up. They go to him when they're heading forward.
Even though he didn't mark the footy, at least he provided that option up there. It's so important. He's got a bit of a limp on him.
And that was Harold Young, the goal kicker. I've yelled out Cale Butler, but I looked over at the Papunya team sheet. Got the right number. Got the wrong team. Harold Young, the goal kicker. For Plenty Highway. Just keeps them in with a little bit of a sniff.
Yeah, that's it. They're taking the game on. Kunoff up in the ruck. Great work there by Papunya, though. They get it moving forward. Oh, good pace there. Good chase. Well done by Lucas Ross. Well done, Papunya in there again. Rowe puts his head over the footy. Lucas Ross is in there again. Well done. Now they're working hard. Great work by Rowe. Gets it moving forward for Papunya. Oh, super mark from behind. I think that's Anderson Inkamala again.
Gee, Lindsay Rowe's been a good player too.
Number 12. That is
Severio.
Severio Minor.
Severio, you want to be a good shot for goal with a name like that. The great Severio rocker for Collingwood and North Melbourne.
Yeah, that's it. Minor now. Gets it on the
Oh, there's a good kick.
A nice kick. Yeah, he doesn't let the Severio name down. Kicks a beauty.
And a quick answer there by Papunya. Plenty Highway got that first goal of the third term, but Papunya able to respond and restore that lead out past 6 goals almost straight away. 9-5-59 to 3-3-21. Yep, 9 goals, yep, for Papunya. So footy back in the middle. Oh, and we've got some information about our 225s. The ruckman is Terence Green, so we've been getting that right. Graham Webb is the bloke who's been doing well in the back line with the red shorts on. So Papunya trying to move the ball out of the centre after the ball up and trying to spin through the tackle. Shane Roberts, reasonably successful in doing so. Got the handball inside, backed it up again to Roberts, and now a quick kick forward. Oh, lucky the Plenty Highway defender was onto that, but he's been dispossessed. And now shot at goal's been rolled through. Another goal on the board for Papunya. Opportunistic.
He's in command. Shane in command.
And I tell you, they've spread the goals around too. Plenty Highway, just looking down my team sheet, and just 2 blokes with 2 goals each.
Versatile he is. He just gets down. Quick turn. Shot on goal.
Good skills too, just to know how to kick it, to get it to bounce the right way, because we all know that oval-shaped ball can go in all sorts of directions, but he knew what he was doing with that along the ground. Well, might be a reasonable size margin in this, Sean, but we're being entertained by some skillful football. There's some talented youngsters out here on display for both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Green just got there a bit late. Good play by Sam Pearce now. He's in the ruck for Papunya. Balls in defence for the Plenty Highway. Here we go. Martin gets it out. Ooh, he takes a bit of treatment after he gets rid of it.
Bounce to his feet.
Good play there by Pearce. Pearce now turns. Hits,
2 Papunya players down on the wing.
Martin now recovers. Martin's off again. Ooh, takes a bit at the end.
Upfield.
2 players down for Papunya. Maybe a head clash. They don't look too well. Oh, the ball goes over the top of Green. Green's got a bit of work to do. Now Papunya do fantastically well.
Harold Jarrah.
Jarrah kicks it across. He's looking for his teammate in Aben. Aben now got a lot of work to do. There's a one-on-one contest between Aben and Bloomfield. Both working really, really hard. Well done, fellas. Ball at half forward for Papunya. Now Rowe picks it up. Look how smooth he is. He's off. He's got nice kick. Look at
lovely.
that finish.
That is good.
How good was that? He took the game on. Beautiful kick. He's been a very good player today.
Working his way into best on ground contentions. I'm not too sure about the headgear he's got on. He hasn't had it done up all game. It's just hanging loose.
He's playing off half back too.
He's found himself a long way forward there. We've seen him in the ruck as well, up against Big Green, and actually won a tap or two.
And he got him going after Papunya, Plenty Highway were threatening.
Bit of class out there. I really like the looks of Pierce too when he gets around onto his left. It's a penetrating kick.
Yep.
Here they go out of the middle, Papunya.
He won the ruck there too.
Oh, nice and direct. The full back did not go with the full forward. Inkamala had the mark on his chest uncontested in the end.
Webb didn't move there.
Might not have realised they'd restarted.
Yeah, could be.
So Inkamala a chance to kick his second in the term.
That was so quick out of the midfield there too.
So straight through for Shane Inkamala, and he becomes Papunya's fourth multiple goal kick. I was just saying how they'd spread him around, and suddenly bang, bang, bang. Lindsay Rowe gets his second. Shane Inkamala gets his second. Now they've got four blokes that have kicked two.
Yeah, Big Green's coming off. Big fella.
Well, Plenty Highway. They just need him back out there. He's the one fella giving them a real any sort of chance with those centre clearances.
Petrick's taking over the ruck duties.
Just while we got a chance to, Plenty Highway out there, bumped into the big man, Tony Sharber, during the week. Was he and Jonathan Webb?
Him and Jonathan Webb,
we bumped into. We thought we might be doing their senior game. We're not. We got the juniors, but I'll send a cheerio out to them, and we'll probably pick them up during the final series anyway. Probably both these clubs.
Yes. Yep.
So it's still good to be able to do some under-18 football and highlight some of the outstanding talent that we've got out there. Papunya, 11-5-71. Plenty Highway 3-3-21 on the Power and Water scoreboard.
Ball to ground. Papunya get in there, tap it around. Good work there. Well done by the Plenty Highway.
Oh,
that's Ross. Ross gets tackled by McDonald. McDonald now kicks it out. Beautiful pass. Kicks it to that player in Pierce. Then Pierce gets it on to
Patrick Minor.
Minor now, short pass going towards Inkamala.
Oh,
Great
well done.
work there by the defence of Plenty Highway. Ball goes to ground. Papunya are in there, fantastic. Here goes Pierce again. He's been dominating since he moved into the ruck. Goes long, there's plenty of players there. Just need to sort it out. Breffingham leads the race.
Oh, look at them all after him.
Oh, well done, Breffingham. Oh, he's given the handball back into play. He was under too much pressure. Now Papunya get an opportunity.
Shane Inkamala.
Offline. Had a teammate at the top of the square too.
Arms were outstretched, asking why it didn't come. Gee, Brethren battled hard, but it was just outnumbered then.
Yeah.
Their forward line, willing to run in numbers to keep it in. 4 of them after that.
Yeah, you're up and about.
So Plenty Highway, they'll try and get it out of there with a long one. It certainly was that, but waiting underneath it, Shane Roberts has taken the mark on the chest. He'll pass short and just inside 50. Yeah, and Papunya doing as they like. The handball goes back to Roberts. And now he'll put it towards the top of the goal square. Ooh, through the hands. Plenty Highway defender had it been taken to ground. Chris Mullendad, quick snap in towards goal here for Papunya. I think they've got a goal. Just have to wait and see who they pull up off the ground to find out who kicked it. Looks like a big fella there. So another one on the board for the green and golds. And they're starting to have a bit of a quarter now. See here on the replay, Trev McDonald was lurking around. Oh, Brethren made him earn it too. $22. Malcolm Malta he's got his second of the afternoon. Jeez,
He's had to play it back too, hasn't he, Malta?
I can't believe how quickly they've ticked their scoreboard over Papunya. 13-6 to 3-3. They've kicked 5 goals this quarter. Still got 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, they've been lethal.
It's after Plenty Highway got the first of the term.
Yeah. Martin. Oh, he's got to get rid of it. Great chase by Pierce. Pierce stepped up another gear.
Well done, Martin. Got a bit of a smother on that.
Play on. Great work there by Stevens. Beautiful kick.
Just missed.
Just missed. I thought he got that.
They're well and truly on top, and this is not a bad Plenty Highway under-18 team. They're having a fair go. Whistle's gone at the kick-in. Blood rule.
Big man, goal kicker.
Malta, well, he certainly got up worse from where, and I reckon we can maybe assume it was from when he kicked that goal. A little bit of respite here for the Plenty Highway fellas. They have not played poorly enough to be down 64 points. This is a very good Papunya side.
Yep.
Short kick in for Plenty Highway. Tyrick Petrick takes the mark in the back pocket. He goes short. Oh, that's dangerous. Papunya read it. Now they've got some problems. Plenty Highway. Play dragged off the footy. He didn't have it. Arm over the shoulder, so free kick. Goes the Highwayman's way. I think it's James Martin to take it.
Yeah, I reckon you're right
there. No, I'll change my mind. We'll go Ethan Reef. Oh, should have known that.
Oh, good.
That's a good mark.
That is a good mark. Number 23, Petrick. Petrick goes towards the middle of the ground. Another good mark there by that player in...
I reckon it's Griffith Reef.
Griffith Reef. Goes towards the big man in Mulladat. Ball goes to half forward. Oh, that's a good mark.
Little Dylan.
Dylan now turns. Kicks it up, looking for Reef. Oh, good lead.
Stuff. Well done by the little bloke.
Puts the big chest out too and takes the grab.
It just backs up what I was saying about it's not a bad Plenty Highway side. It's a good passage of play there.
Yep.
This Papunya unit is as good as under-18 teams I've seen for a while.
Nice kick. Oh. Yep.
Yep, that's what
Nice
Big Reef
kick.
is there for, to kick the goals.
Yep.
It's been a good target for them all afternoon and finally got some reward.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was good play and they used the ball really well. And they kicked to the big man at full forward. So at least if they kick a few more goals to finish the game off, it'll be real, you know.
Got the replay here. Little fella Dylan. Geez,
Yep.
had a real go.
Oh.
It was a terrific mark from him initially.
Yeah. Smack bang on the chest.
You got to like this kicking action here from Jaden Reef. Nice and easy.
Kicks through the ball.
Goal on the board. Bit of a change up here in the ruck for both teams.
Yeah, look, they're going smaller and smaller as the quarter.
I reckon the coaches have just sort of thought, all right, the result's not in doubt. Let's give maybe some of the lesser lights a bit of a go.
Could be.
That'd be great if it is what's happened.
Well done, both of them. Ball gets tapped forward. Here goes Plenty again. Well done, Papunya. Move the ball up to their half-forward line now. It's a one-on-one contest. Good work there by the Plenty Highway player.
Oh, well done.
Gets his kick away. Good work there by Papunya, though, to intercept. The big fella does well in number 24, and that's Mulladat. Gets it over to his teammate. Now, Plenty Highway have got another opportunity in Bloomfield. Bloomfield gets it moving forward anyway, but Stephen kicks it back to the wing here at Traeger Park. Ball goes to the ground. Tyrell Martin's got it. Oh, he's been hotly pursued. Good pressure though. Play on. They give away a free kick. Away goes Lucas Ross. Ross goes long. He's looking for Reef. Reef, second spot. Oh, almost. Good defence by Papunya.
Nearly stole that. So Plenty Highway doing a little bit of attacking in the last couple of minutes. They move their score to 4-4-28. Still a fair way behind Papunya, 13-7-85. Nearing the three-quarter time siren. So Papunya to bring the ball back into play, and there's no one within Cooey of the full back, so he strolls out, has a bounce and pumps it along into the centre. If you assess that well, Anderson Inkamala's taken the mark on the chest. He wanted to play on from around to the side of the mark, so probably fair enough the umpires called that one back.
Beautiful kick from fullback.
Wasn't it? I don't think we'll get much more action here with the clock ticking down before the ball gets back. The man on the mark doesn't have to pick it up. He's just standing there.
I reckon they train pretty reasonably hard too. They don't look too tired at all.
So
Papunya.
three-quarter time siren. Pretty good third quarter by Papunya. They move on to 13-7-85. Plenty Highway are 4-4-28 in that term. 5 goals 4 to Papunya and 2 goals 1 kicked by Plenty Highway. We'll just quickly give you some goal kickers, then we'll take a break for Papunya. 2 each, Lindsay Rose, Shane Inkamala, Patrick Minor, Malcolm Malta, Travis McDonald, and 1 each for Sam Pearce, Severio Minor, Jalen Anderson. And for Plenty Highway, 2 goals kicked by Tyrell Martin, 1 each for Harold Young and Jaden Reef. We're going to take a short break while the players go to three-quarter time. Stay with us, though, on ICTV. 1 more quarter of quality under-18 action to go.
Many remote communities are running low on water. Water is precious in our community.
Hey, what are you doing? Just filled up the dog bowl. What are you doing?
I'm going shopping.
Oh, cool. I'll come with you.
Hey, you left the water running. The water's going everywhere, doing nothing. That's a waste. It's all drying up. You need to remember to turn off the outside taps. What can I do to help protect the water? Yep, never walk away from a flowing tap. Always turn it off.
Water! How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact PowerWater and say,
That's my water!
You're watching ICTV showing PowerWater.
Your kids are watching and learning from you.
Went to see my son on the weekend playing footy. He did so well. Kicked a couple of goals. I was so proud, eh? Look at that kid kicking footy there.
Yeah, he just kicked to my daughter.
True. How's she going?
Yeah, she's doing so well, hey, at school. So proud of her.
She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your son been up to?
Your kids need you to set a good example. Talk to Congress about quitting today.
Bachelor Institute offers training and education in community or on campus in Alice Springs and Bachelor. Courses include media, construction, health and many others. To find out more about what we can offer you, free call 1800 677 095.
The telecast of this game is brought to you by Power and Water. Power and Water Corporation, supporting local football and saving water.
And welcome back to ICTV and our coverage of the 2020 AFL Central Australia football season. Just waving to a couple of officials down on the boundary line there. A couple of the umpiring fraternity, veterans. Mr. Butler and the gorgeous octopus, Barry Georgopoulos. Gee, wouldn't mind adding up the amount of games that they've done over the years. We saw Phil Nipris in action earlier today. Yeah. Wondering where Terry Bell is. Another one of those umpiring stalwarts. Matt Scoss out there too in the middle in this particular game. He's been around for a bit. Game can't go ahead without those great efforts by people willing to come out and officiate. They probably cop a bit over the fence. They just get on with the job, a job much needed by local football.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coach is still having a few instructions there, last-minute instructions before the start of this final term. Been a great way to kick off ICTV's telecast for 2020. A couple of ripping games earlier today. We started off with a high-quality encounter between Ginger Porter and Tea Tree. If that's an indication of what we're going to get in the finals, we've got some real entertainment coming up. Gingy's won it by 9 points, 12-14-86 to 12-5-77. And the next one, big win for Nirrupi, knocking off Mount Allen, 10-6-66 to 6-15 at 51. That's Nirrupi's first on-field win of the year. They've got one win beside their name on the premiership ladder before that one, but that came from a forfeit. But to get a win like that on the eve of the finals, that's
really good. Great
stuff for the Nirrupi Demons. It probably highlights that that Division 2 final series is probably going to be a close one too, because they'll be coming from near the bottom of that division.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've got their confidence up, and now, of course, some under-18 action.
Into the finals, isn't it?
The under-18 action has been brilliant. Even though it's a little bit one-sided at the scoreboard at three-quarter time, both of these teams chock full of talent. It's been great to watch it and great to be able to showcase it on ICTV as well.
Yeah, that's it.
I understand I think we've got under-18 finals as well during the course of our final series coverage.
Yeah, that'll be good. I mean, it's good promotion. And it's good to get it out there because of the families that are out in those communities. Watching the young fellas play.
So 1 quarter today, to go. It's been a big day, not just for the commentators, but the entire ICTV crew to put together this coverage for 3 consecutive games. It's a mighty effort. We'll be able to get used to it, Sean, because that's what we'll be doing over the next few weeks as well.
Yeah, no, looking forward to it.
We can all look forward to this last quarter of football coming up for us today. Still a game to go after this for those, you know, if you're just sitting out there in Alice Springs watching ICTV, I can guarantee you the game after this would be well worth getting down here to have a look at. Papunya and Plenty Highway in the seniors.
It'll be a good game of footy and some pretty good players out there as well.
A couple of the powerhouses warming up for finals.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that next weekend, but still a quarter to go here. Big Green's back in the ruck for Plenty Highway, and he did what he did throughout the first half too. Slapped it forward in their direction. Again, though, Papunya, some clever play to get a hold of the footy and send it back in their direction. Kick, would rebounce there for Lindsay Rowe. Well read by the Highwayman. And off half back, they're able to kick up towards the half forward flank. The ball slipped through hands, taken by Byron Roberts. Nice low trajectory pass here onto the chest of his teammate Patrick Minor. And Minor switches play across ground. They maintain possession of the footy with Wheeler. Wheeler's kick, bouncing towards centre half forward. Oh, gee, good contest between those two. I think the Papunya player, Jordan Pollard, might have come off second best in that. And the ball goes forward for Plenty Highway, but Papunya got the defenders back there. Shane Roberts marks.
Yeah, Roberts kicks it out to his teammate there. Can't pick his number up at the moment. Good play, though. Now they got their run. Well done. Now Roberts has got it back again. Goes to the wing, drives the ball up long to his forwards. He's got the big man there, McDonald.
Oh, look at his turn.
He turns beautifully. Gets around, goes long, looking for his full forward in Inkamala. Great work there by the Plenty player in James. James gets it out to his teammate. Can't pick his number up, but that's okay. He's running. Gets the ball long in front of the grandstand wing. Goes towards Kurnoff.
Oh, nice
Beautiful grab.
Speaking of Kurnoff, there was a touch of Toshy about that one.
That was so clean. Well done. Good play. Plenty. Number 10, James Martin. Kicks now. Kicks across the field. Good work there by Roberts again in defence. Now Plenty have got it at half forward. Good tackling. Oh. No, the umpire will pull it back.
Yeah, no advantage there.
Brilliant play.
Like I said, this Plenty Highway team is good. That passage of play we saw down this side of the ground.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Exactly.
They can still put that together while they're up against obviously a
100%.
class unit.
They
Benedict
are.
Stevens with the footy. Love hearing that name again. He's got it over to Morris Roberts. Roberts feeds the handball off to Corby Emmanuel. His kick goes out wide, but he gave the run of the ball to his teammate Sandy Aben. Aben, big fella, turn a foot there, 50 out on the run. He's just missed.
He's had a go at it.
It was a pretty good effort, through for a behind.
Nice big kick.
It's amazing, a lot of slim build, tallish types out there for Papunya. They've got a couple of solid lads, but they got a turn of foot and some skill about them as well.
Yeah, they got good, good variety of players. Ross now kicks it out to the wing. Now Martin, he's got a bit of space. Yeah, he takes a bounce, takes another one. Reef's leading up. Martin's just keeps running. He'll have a shot on goal. Nah, Stevens back there in defence. Good work.
It's probably that run that got the legs on the kick in the end, I think, from Tyrell. 3-bounce run.
Exactly. Rowe takes a good mark. Chips it over. Finds his teammate in Minor. Minor now chips it over. Back to Rowe. Another good kick. Good pass.
That headgear Rowe's got on, is that a helmet or a beanie?
Rapunja. Rowe.
There he is again.
Yeah.
It's got that little pattern down at the bottom of it.
Beanie? Headgear. No, it's a headgear. Yeah.
Interesting.
Goes long, fly, good fly at the back. Now the ball gets worked in. Pierce here gathers the ball, clean possession, kicks it back into his forwards. McDonald's there, well done there by Webb. He just needs to grab it. Oh, runs into a bit of trouble now. Oh, stacks on the mill. Great work there by Sam. Pierce again. Short passes on.
That was clever too.
2 or 3 players there. Fantastic.
I reckon most blokes would have blazed away at goal from there. And spotted a teammate in a better position.
They had 3 players there just sitting there waiting. Just had to take his pick.
Richard Minor. Straight through the middle.
Kick. Great kick.
So that's his first goal of the afternoon. I tell you what, they've got a stack of players here. If you're on the Papunya team sheet and haven't got a goal alongside your name, you're starting to look a little bit lonely. Just look at the replay there, and that was just great vision. He was heading in towards goals, could have easily had a shot, and spotted that play at the top of the goal square.
Selfish.
And here's the replay of the shot at goal, easy as you like, for Richard Minor. 2 hands up in the air to celebrate. Papunya 14 goals, 892. Plenty Highway 4428. Might be a sizable margin on the PowerWater scoreboard, but it's still been an entertaining game of football nonetheless.
Absolutely.
Umpire Scoss tosses it up in the air. There's Big Green again. This time he's got it to Lucas Ross.
Lucas Ross has been good.
He has. Bit of shepherding gave him time to kick it inside 50. Papunya defenders are lining up back there though. Keith Butler it was. He got the clearing kick. Now Pierce onto the footy, around onto that left boot. He's used it well most of the time today. This one bounces over to Tyrell Martin. Sold a little bit of candy, had a bounce, runs inside 50 from 40 out. Again, I reckon his effort to do the running probably cost him distance with the kick. And now Papunya clear out of defence and they come down the grandstand side of the ground. Gee, they got some talent, this mob. Carlos Eggy with the footy.
Kicks it across. Good play now. Oh, he better get rid of it. He does. Kicks it up to Stevens. Stevens turns, weaves, good work. Kicks it across the field. He's got McDonald there. Big fella gets it on the boot. Emmanuel. Breffenden does really well back there. Gives it off to his teammate in Bloomfield. Bloomfield's got one to beat. Fantastic work by Minor. Oh, does a little dance. Bloomfield chases it up again. Breffenden is there.
Nice one here to pick up.
Yeah. Breffenden kicks along the wing. He's got a player there by himself.
Mullidad
goes long. He's looking for a teammate there. He's got 2 of them. Martin's there. He's going to have another go at it. Yeah, chips it over. Finds his teammate there. Well done. In that player in Martin, James Martin. Kicks it in.
No one there. Gee, their defence. The defence has been great all day, Papunya. Clear out the grandstand side, Shane Roberts. And taking the mark, he's been one of those link men coming out of defence, heading into attack all day, kicks towards a wing. I mean, too many better players out there than this bloke, Pearce. Taps it away from his opponent, gathers onto that left boot, and a beautiful pass again. And able to hold on to the mark this time was Benedict Stevens. Webb gets a kick away for Plenty Highway, back towards the wing. Shane Roberts will gather again for Papunya. Little handball over to Morris Roberts. Roberts gives some directions and then hits a teammate on the chest. And I think it's Minor again. He'll go back and line up for another shot at goal. He kicked one from similar distance just a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, that left foot kick of Pearce.
A few of the Plenty lads are coming off now. They've had enough.
Put up the white flag. I guess you look at this score now. You can't win this, but you've got finals next week. You know, I can understand that. That's another one for Minor. Oh, and he's done a little bit of a standing somersault there to celebrate. That was pretty good. Looking forward to the replay of that one on ICTV. But Papunya just marching away. 15-8-98. Plenty Highway 4-4-28.
Here we go.
Here's the action leading into the goal. Minor takes the mark on the chest. He tells everyone, I'm going for goal. Never look straight after the kick here. Puts it on its way, and away we go. Don't see that in the AFL,
Still
sure.
got all that energy at the end of the game too.
Don't see that in the AFL. Jason Ackermanis used to wait to the end of the game to do a handstand. Well, we've got standing backflips in the middle of the game here in Alice Springs. So Papunya marching away, 7 minutes to go. It's a shame for Plenty Highway that the scoreboard looks like it does, because it doesn't truly reflect what a decent under 18 unit they are.
100%.
Big green.
Here we go.
Slaps it forward again. Tapping it to his own advantage was James Martin, who gets a long kick inside 50. They set up really well back there, Papunya's defence. Shane Roberts again to clear it.
Yeah, they read the play really well, mate. Nice kick out. Stevens kicks it long. Good work. Good mark.
Jordan Pollard,
Pollard. Yep, Pollard gets it. Kicks it across centre of the ground. Good work, Brethren. Great work. Good read of the play. Great kick. Could get a free kick as well.
It's the other Minor, Patrick
Minor. Good speed.
Another goal. So he's become the first bloke to get 3 goals. Papunya got a stack of blokes that have kicked 2. Patrick Minor got 2 in the second term, and now he's bobbed up with that one.
Goals. Yeah, 16 goals.
Everything they do is just working out perfectly at the moment. Papunya 16-8-104, Plenty Highway 4-4-28. Yet we'll take it back to the centre. The big ruckman will probably slap it forward again.
Yeah.
Plenty Highway might even get it inside their attacking 50. And
yeah, he's had a crack, hasn't he, big fella?
That ability for them to create goals after gaining possession of the footy in their own defensive 50, though. Yeah. This has been good footy. Here they go again. Slap forward for Plenty Highway. Goes in their direction. Love to see him capitalise. There was some slick hands there by Martin. Over to the other Martin, Tyrell. He deserves another goal, and he's done it. He's put it through.
Nice finish there.
Well done to the whole lot of you. The ruckman, big green. James Martin with the slick hands, and Tyrell Martin with the finish.
You know, just for them to not give up and just keep going at it. You know, they've got finals next week, so...
Here's a replay. Here's his handball here. James Martin. Lovely. Lovely. Must have been some voice in there for that to happen.
Yeah. Great kick.
Well, he's had a few goes in this final term, Tyrell Martin, and probably ran himself ragged.
He got it that time.
He deserved one.
Ball back in the middle of the ground. Big fella again. Taps it forward.
It's like a replay.
Yeah. Same position. Oh,
James Martin's going to get the free.
Martin. Now where's he going to go? You need someone to lead at him.
He's been all right, and this last quarter in particular out of the middle combining with the ruckman.
Short pass to Tyrell.
Another one.
Bang. Has a shot. He's kicked it again. Nah.
Oh, just missed.
Oh, just offline.
Terrific to see them fighting right out to the final siren like this, though, the Highwaymen. 5-5-35. Papunya 16-8-104. Power and Water scoreboard. Papunya bring the ball back into play. Grandstand side back pocket. Byron Roberts there. Eventually gets the handball away to Keith Butler. Butler out of defence. Nice pass, chest mark taken by Carlos Heggie. He goes long towards the wing. Lindsay Rowe was there, but he left it. Patrick Minor chipped across in front and took the mark on the chest. Got the kick away. He was dealt with pretty harshly as he did so. Free kick paid upfield will go to Severio Minor.
Minor kicks it to Rowe. He's got McDonald there if he wants him. Whack. Goes long to the top of the square. Two players fly at it.
Yeah.
Free kick. Goes towards the Plenty player.
Maybe 50. He certainly kicked that well after the whistle went. The umpire's shown a little bit of discretion there. So Plenty Highway with the kick in. They're going to go out to the Gap Road side, and why not look for Terrell Martin? He could probably from here have 3 or 4 bounces, end up having a shot for goal. That's been the norm for him. Nice looking kick into the centre of the big ruckman green. Well, he actually spilt that. The umpire's whistle went, but then the umpire corrected himself, and the big fella corrected himself as well. Went back and picked it up at ground level, and then he's lost control of it as he has a bounce. So, able to hold it up just as they were about to go forward. Now Papunya holding the ball, the decision there. Tyrell Martin will get the footy back.
Yeah, he's been good. Hasn't given up. Good play. See if they can get another goal here. Bloomfield kicks it up to that player in Ross. Ross, short pass. Kicks it to Young. Young now goes
Good
long.
kick.
Oh, good contest. He has been fantastic there back in defence. They've just held him out time and time again. And that was right on the line that time from the Papunya defence. Here we go. Plenty have another opportunity. They kick it in.
Good one.
Mark. Good strong mark by Foster. Oh, gives a handball off. Nice little kick. Is it online? No. By Ross. He's had a good game. It would have been nice for him to finish off with a goal as well.
Certainly deserves one. So another point on the board to the Highwaymen. 5-6, 36, 16-8, 104 Papunya. We're ticking our way down towards the final siren in the last of our 3 games today. Kick into the middle. Pearce in the vicinity. Tyrell Martin takes it. Breaks a tackle. Away he goes again. He's been terrific. Had a bounce. Kicks it inside 50. Ball picked up here by Harold Young again. Young gets the handball off. Quick kick by Martin in towards the goal square. That's the James Martin variety. The whistle went. I think Papunya going to end up with a free kick.
Yeah. Oh, ripper mark. Good mark by Martin, James Martin. Kicks it in. Tyrell Martin.
He's kicked 3. Spent pretty well most of the game in the midfield.
Passes it off back to James Martin.
His last quarter's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Good kick.
Good
James
finish.
Martin gets
James
a deserved goal. And the Highwaymen, well, they've battled it right out to the finish. And we've seen that with their effort in the last quarter. They've had a couple of goals. They move on to 6-6-42. Papunya 16-8, 104. So that's the final score. 16-8, 104, 6-6-42. Power and Water scoreboard. Turns out to be a 62-point win to Papunya. Sean, we've seen a quality we've seen 2 very good under-18 teams. Gee, Papunya, top quality. It's going to take something to stop them from winning the premiership this year.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a quality side. They've got a lot of good players. But the good thing is they work really hard as a team, and they run hard too. The skills are really good. They look like a fit side as well. So, you know, fantastic game.
It was a fantastic game. Papunya come out on top. It's the 3rd one we've done today. We've already seen wins for Ginger Porter over Tea Tree in our first game that we telecast, and then Niripi defeated Mount Allen. in the second game, and now the third one that we've done. Papunya 62-point winners over Plenty Highway in the under-18 competition. Let's cross down to Sabian Little down there on the oval, and he's got someone from Papunya to have a talk to.
Hey, ICTV here. I'm just here with the Papunya coach. That was a good win. There's a lot of young fellas out there. Which young fellas stood out to you?
Probably one, Sammy. Sammy's a good player for us, and Zay Ningamala. They played good. Yeah. I hope we win next week, are you?
Yeah, you're going into finals next week. How do you feel about that?
A bit happy. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be very good. No worries. Good luck for that. No worries. Cool.
Thank you to Sabian Little, and a big thank you too to the Papunya officials taking the time out to talk, because you can tell they're pretty happy about it. There was a few cartwheels going on behind the coach there when he was talking to the interviewer. A little bit of action happening behind, but look, great stuff, and well done to Sabian for his efforts today too, to get down there and catch up with someone from the winning team after each of our 3 games. We're just seeing more and more as a part of these ICTV telecasts. The action replays today after goals have been fantastic innovation as well.
Yep.
Well, 3 good games of footy, Sean. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Only one-sided one, and that was the last one. But the talent and the quality of play we got to see in that made up for it not being a close game anyway. So this all augurs well for our next few weeks when we get back up here in the commentary box, and it's the business end of the season starting from next week, finals.
Yeah, can't wait till next week. The finals community football, it's unbelievable. It's a great time of the year, and I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah, that atmosphere, I guess our commentary will have to go up a couple of notches just to get over the crowd noise. Yeah. Can't wait for all that to happen. We thank you very much for joining us for those 3 games today. Once again, we'll just recap the winners. First one we did, Gingerport 12-14-86 to T3 12-5-77. So that was a 9-point win. And then Nirrupi, big win for them, 10-6-66 to Mount Allen 6-15-51. 15 points the margin there. And in the under-18 game that we've just done, Papunya 16-8, 104. Defeated Plenty Highway 6-6-42. 62 points of difference. If you're watching, got nothing to do, you might have just seen on the screen the A-grade teams from these 2 clubs are running out onto the ground. Why don't you just jump in the car, head down to Traeger Park if you're watching in town, and come and have a look at this one, because I reckon this will be an absolute beauty. These 2 teams warming up for finals next week. So thank you very much for joining us on ICTV today. Join us over the next few weeks as well. You're going to see some crackerjack finals football action. Sean, great to sit beside you once again. A big thank you to the entire ICTV crew as well. Sabian down on the boundary line getting those interviews. Fantastic stuff. Tune in again next week on Sunday and you'll see more local footy action on ICTV.
ICTV, showing our way.
Water. How does it get from cloud to cup in your community? We partner with Baker Boy to roll out a new schools program called That's My Water, Bush Schools.
Waterless people live on country. No water, no life.
There's a range of great classroom activities and videos. It's fun, free and engaging for the whole community. If you want your school to be involved, get your teacher to contact PowerWater and say,
That's my water!
The videos on ICTV come from hundreds of different contributors, all sharing their video stories.